In an ancient Arabian city, where honor and compassion define the heart of the people, a story of quiet virtue begins. As the sun descends, the ancient city glows with the golden hues of twilight, casting long shadows over sandstone walls. The marketplace, once vibrant with the sounds of merchants and trade, now begins to quiet as the day draws to a close. Travelers and locals alike retreat to their homes, leaving the winding streets to the soft whispers of the approaching night. Deep within the city, a leader watches from his balcony, his mind burdened by the plight of those who suffer in silence. Driven by a deep sense of responsibility, he chooses to act, not for acclaim, but for the relief of a neighbor in need. He gathers grain and supplies, moving with the quiet deliberation of a man fulfilling a sacred trust. Alone, he travels through the darkened, narrow alleys, his path illuminated only by the pale light of the moon. He reaches a humble, worn-down home on the outskirts of the city, where hunger rests heavy on the threshold. Carefully, he leaves the provisions at the door, ensuring his identity remains a secret, preserving the family's dignity. With a gentle knock, he retreats into the shadows, watching from a distance as the door is opened. The sight of the food brings hope to the weary mother and smiles of relief to the faces of her children. Content in his duty, the leader departs, his heart lightened by the act of mercy he was granted the honor to perform. The morning sun rises, casting a new, brilliant light over the city, symbolizing a fresh beginning and the endurance of hope. The city awakens, alive with the spirit of kindness that binds its people together in justice and mutual care. Neighbors greet one another with respect and open hands, reflecting the compassion that defines their community. In every action of honesty and every hand offered to the poor, the message of true character continues to live on. True justice is found not in laws alone, but in the mercy we show to those who have the least among us. It is our shared responsibility to look after our neighbors and fulfill our duty with humility and grace. May we always strive to walk the path of compassion, making our actions a light in the lives of others. The river flows gently through the landscape, a testament to the constancy of life and the peace that follows a deed done in good faith. From the rooftops, the city looks upon its own reflection, a community built upon the strength of individual kindness. Historic walls stand as guardians of a legacy, one where the welfare of the poorest resident was once held as the greatest treasure. The quiet beauty of the stone architecture reminds all who walk these streets of the endurance of truth. As the light touches the horizon, the city is bathed in a golden glow, reflecting the warmth of a heart that cares for others. Tall buildings reach toward the sky, echoing the aspirations of a people who strive for fairness and equity in every trade. Deep within the clay structures, the stories of ancestors remain, reminding us that justice is a bridge between generations. As twilight settles again, the cycle of the day closes, leaving behind the imprint of goodness in the lives of those touched. Colors shift across the firmament, a silent promise that for every darkness, a light will eventually rise. Ruins tell us of the past, but the living spirit of compassion builds the foundation for a vibrant and merciful future. Peace is found in the stillness of the home, where families can rest because someone looked out for their needs. The horizon holds the beauty of tomorrow, built on the solid ground of today's selfless service. A fortress protects, but it is the kindness within the community that truly secures the peace of every citizen. Beneath the canvas of the evening sky, the message of the night endures, woven into the very fabric of the city. Clouds drift in harmony, much like the disparate lives that find common ground in the simple act of helping a friend. Vibrant colors signify the joy that flows from a heart dedicated to serving the common good. High above, the world continues its rotation, yet the value of a single compassionate act remains timeless. As stars emerge, the quiet vigil of the compassionate leader inspires us all to seek out those who need a helping hand. History remembers the grand monuments, but the heart cherishes the quiet moments of mercy that sustain the weary. In the strength of our character and the depth of our mercy, we find the true meaning of justice in our world.